Hello there. The 2010s decade was a phenomenal decade for me. I grew up from my childhood into my teenage years. I made this channel and got into content creation. I kind of gotten less shy, and this whole decade was definitely a lot of fun for me. It was truly a journey that I'll never be able to replace with anything else that I will come across in my life. So I want to say thank you for everyone that made this decade as it is. So here are my final words before entering 2020. Rahul and Parvesh, you two were the closest friends I had. In fact, you two were my first ever friends. I remembered those nights where we just stayed up and messed about, played games and just hung out together. It's really a shame that we started to grow apart after all the years have passed, but I know I'd be ready to hang out with the boys again any day. If I'm not busy with school, that is. Villagecraft. Boy, did I spend a lot of time on the server. Villagecraft was a cracked survival Minecraft server that had a relatively small and tight-knit community. I spent a lot of time on it, made lots of friends, and lots of memories too. Sadly, the server shut down because of the lack of funds to keep it running, but until this very day, I will remember Villagecraft as the first ever server that I visited and stayed in. Rest in peace, I will never forget you all. Lootcraft Creative. This was the other cracked Minecraft server that had a massive impact on my childhood. In fact, I think it actually made a bigger impact than Villagecraft. I remember just spending hours every day building this huge city with like lots of people, friends, strangers, everyone. It had like lots of games and lots of landmarks. I remember the big prison game site that used to host cops and robbers in, the gigantic Merlion in the housing area, and just the thousands of castles that were built around, just building everything else from the business like restaurants, houses, and everything. It was just so fun on it, and I remember just hopping in the server to just chill and chat with everyone that was online at the time. It didn't matter who it was. Unfortunately, this server also shut down due to lack of money to keep it running too. Several fan-made attempts were made, but none of them really succeeded in keeping them up. And that's just really sad, you know. All my childhood just gone like that. I remember Lootcraft Creative as my first ever like go-to hub for just chatting, making friends, messing around, just trying to be creative and just being me. Rest in peace. The Geometry Dash forums. I never thought this place would be my second like hub where I just go into chat and just mess about. I was really into GD at the time, so I stopped by to check what this place was all about. It's a much bigger community than all the previous communities I had partaken in. I didn't make quite as many close friends there, unfortunately, but I'm still very glad that I got to like put myself in that community, you know. I got to see a lot of talented people express themselves. I improved at GD, we had lots of interesting topics. It was just generally a good time, you know. Evie, Lucian's gang, you guys helped me in turning my life around. I, as a person, grew up a lot in the short time that we spent together, or at least short compared to the other things in this list. Every single one of you has made a unique impact in my life and who I am and who I will become in the future. And I just want to thank you all for doing that, for just shaping me into who I am today and who I will be in the future. I'll remember all those bizarre conversations, chaos, the wholesome community that we have, and the journey we went through to get to where we are today. I promise now that I've become the new owner, I will take good care of EG until the day I die. I want to also say best of luck to all those who have left the group. We all miss you. TNIV. You guys are just insane. We went through a lot in the relatively short time we've been together. The time we spent together was just chaotic. All I remember was just fun, chaos, and even more chaos. This whole team was just one word: chaos. And that's why I love it. You guys really brought color into my otherwise dull and monochrome life. Keep it up, you all. Ninja Light. You literally took my life and you turned it 180 degrees. I cannot say how thankful I am that I met you. You made such a huge impact in my life just because you wanted me to have just a couple more friends and I just wanted to have, fun. I will always remember those times where we just chilled, played games together, those nights where we would just get on together and just like hop on Minecraft, Roblox, Town of Salem, basically anything we can find where we can play together. Those times where we met up and just played on your Wii or Switch. I will forever cherish those moments from the very bottom of my heart. Thank you so much and love you, I guess. I don't know. I guess that ends that part. Now for future plans. To be honest, I don't want to get your hopes up or anything, but I do plan on making this channel a little bit more active. Now, I know I've made this promise like a million times before, and I will probably continue to keep making this promise again and again, but please, it's not that easy when you don't have good content flowing down on you 24/7. I will of course continue to upload gameplay, and I've also gotten a little bit into music, so if I finish a new track, I'll definitely make sure to upload that. After I get some free time, I'll finish those two up and maybe they'll be my first videos to start out 2020. I don't have anything else to say really. I mean, I have a Discord server that's currently dead, so can we revive that for 2020? I don't know. This video probably won't even reach 20 views. Well, I guess that's all I have to say. Goodbye and see you guys again in 2020. See you, dude.